live. We are live now. Hooray. Hey, everybody. Hey, Susie.
Hi, people. Hi, John.
We are out of practice.
Yeah, always. We're always out of practice. Let's make sure everything's working because we're old millennials. We want to make sure that. Oh, that's cool. Did they put it up there? I haven't done this in so long. It's like it's like all these new features.
Oh, hey, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Thank you for joining. Hey, Vera.
Hi.
Aloha.
Thank you so much, Vera. Thank you, Barbara, for being here. We have a cake, and we would love to share. If you guys were here, we would love to have a big old party. But it's just me and John.
Good party.
Good party. Hi, Stephanie. We'll go through, since we've been doing this for about 7 years now, a little longer, but officially 7 years. We'll go through 7 tips on what we've learned. And we have not discussed this before. So I'm going to be kind of curious what your tips are.
Absolutely. However, we also mentioned on the email
Yes.
there's going to be an Ask Me Anything, an AMA. So feel free to put in the comments. We will be able to bring them up on the screen like this and answer your questions as we're going through. So thank you guys all for being here. If you can hear us and see us, I think we're good there. But feel free.
Jasmine.
We're so excited.
Hi, Kim. Hi, Jasmine. 2 Jasmines. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Leslie.
All right. So while they start putting in some questions, I'll monitor the questions. Do you want to give us your first tip, or do you want to do the cake celebration first?
No, wait for some people to sign up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Before we
so out of practice
eat the cake.
Oh,
smush it in your face.
All right. And we already have a spammer, so that's great.
Oh, really? What are they? What is it?
It looks like they're not spamming, but they're definitely spamming. Okay. You focus. You
that
do
does look Islam. Islam don't spam.
Nothing against Islam, but please don't spam our thing.
Well, his name's Islam. All right. So tips. Whew. For me too. Okay, so this tip is still applicable to me right now because I run into this all the time. I'm very easily distracted. I like to do anything other than working, anything else. Even just complaining about having to work, I do more than actual work. So for me, it's not having so much time to work, because sometimes if you have too much time, you're like, oh, I have 5 hours today. I'm going to do it later. It's just focused work. It's having that hour and saying, I am going to focus for this hour and I will get my thing done. This is my one task and I will not stop until it's done. Maybe doing some Pomodoros, which is focusing for 25 minutes, setting a timer on your phone, and then taking a break for 5 minutes. But sometimes those 5-minute breaks turn into like 15-minute breaks for me. So I have to like really, really kind of be disciplined with myself. So you might feel like you don't have all the time in the world to work, and that's fine. You don't need 24 hours a day to make this business grow. You just need focus time. And when you do have 30 minutes or 45 minutes, just make sure that you focus and you're not scrolling through social media, checking emails, chatting. It's so easy to be distracted and feel like you're working.
It's a good tip. I was just distracted doing some spam prevention there.
Thank you.
Hopefully that's going away. Sorry about that, guys. That'll lead me to my first tip. What was yours, just in a nutshell? I want to make sure we don't like copy over each other. We have a lot of the same tips.
Work.
All right, that's good. I'll go next on that, which has to do with simplicity. I think so often, especially with online business, we can think that it's different than any other type of business because it's the internet, it's new, it's hypey. And a lot of that is just not true. At the end of the day, a business is somebody, a group of people that have a product or a service to help somebody achieve a result. And I think oftentimes people think that when they start a blog that it's different. But in reality, you're there to help people. You help people through free content, but at the end of the day, you're there to help somebody get a transformation. And the better you can do that, the more you will get paid. So like when you start going off and trying to do all the gizmos and doodads, you forget about like, who am I helping and how am I helping them? And that's why I exist. And that's why my business is there to be successful. So whenever we get to focus on that versus just the basics is when things start to get a little bit messy. And I've got to get back on the spam moderation here.
It feels like it's us. Is it our own bot doing that, or is that somebody else? Where does that link go? Because it has like...
No, it's live event 2022. No, so it's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. looks real, I'll fall for
Are
that
you guys
spam.
still seeing spam on your side? Because I did all the hiding buttons. Let me know if you're still seeing spam. I'm not gonna
Mm,
get too distracted there. Okay, I think we're okay. So, oh, yay!
Thank you.
Great tips from the reminders. Oh,
So just a little, if you guys are new here, we've been on this online business thing for at least 7 years. We've been doing it a little bit before that, but serious. Oh, they're still seeing it.
okay.
Seriously, for 7 years. So we started with a little blog, sharing parenting tips and kind of our life, and much more focused on our personal life. And that kind of grew a little bit. And then we started adding digital products to our blog. Then eventually John quit his job and we started working together and we started building more courses and digital products, and John started offering services. And that's where we ended up today, fighting spam on a live. So it's been, I think, got it.
Yeah.
It's just somebody like now he has a new name.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You stay focused.
That's
Sorry
hard.
about the
See
spam,
how
guys.
easy it is for me to get
Only so
distracted?
much I can do here, but Susie's going to stay focused and talk to you guys while I battle the spam.
So it's been a great journey. There's a lot of ups and downs with growing an online business. We could have grown faster. We could have sacrificed more of our family time for more of our personal time and grown the team bigger, faster, quicker. But we really wanted to have the business kind of grow at our pace and make sure that our relationship, number one, stays super strong. I will not like give price to the relationship with my kids or with my amazing husband at any cost. Like I would go live in a box, but not like lose my family. So most important was to keep them number one. And there were times where we would focus too much on work and it would not be good. It would be really hard on us. So we'll make the sacrifices so that we don't have to. Like work is not number one. Like God's first, then you, and then the kids. So that's why the business has been amazing. It's grown at a wonderful pace. But I mean, obviously some people like could be like 10 million a year now, but I'm fine with 1 million a year. That's more than enough. It's more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we have some friends and just other circles where they're focused on how many seven-figure plaques they have and how many times they walk across award stages. And I don't see that as being where the success is. Obviously, that helps you get there if that's what your goal is. But I see so often, and there's so much tragedy in the world where people lose. They don't keep the most important thing. They allow themselves to get distracted, and like all these comments popping up everywhere. Like
Thank you,
it's quite
Joe.
distracting. But
Thanks, Jennifer.
yeah, thank you guys. We try to, whenever we see ourselves leaning too far in, we try to just take a breath, take a walk around the neighborhood and say, what is really important? Every step in the business journey, right? Like first you need to crawl, then you need to walk, then you start making money, then you start to decide how fast you want to run. And at a certain time, you have to realize, what is the goal I'm striving for right now? And should that be the goal? And that's, I think, one of the tips and one of these numbers here is your goals are going to change. Like your big picture goals is going to be out there, but the steps you take to get there, be conscious of those and don't just assume the goal is always more money. What is it that the money can provide, or what life can it create for you?
Yeah, definitely. Who said more money, more problems?
There's some truth to that.
So
Notorious B.I.G. said that.
I'm not a big rap person. I only know one line, and that's it.
What's the next tip, Susie? I'm not gonna let you go into your rapping mode. We're gonna prevent that.
Oh yes. So we updated the blog by number course, and it's on sale now until Friday at midnight. So you guys can go check it out. It's half off, completely updated. I also updated the ebook. So I added much more to the ebook where it's more of our story and kind of there where the ebook is now it's in the course. The reader friendly version is in there. We're working on making it really pretty so it's like all colorful. But the content, the meat is there. But one of the tidbits that I put in there was we would get stuck on the business needs to grow. It needs to do this. Like I don't feel successful because and we need to double that.
Right.
And we would like I would get really sad. I would get kind of really like down on myself and feel depressed and be like, what's not working? But then that was a lot of focusing on me, on what can I do? Like just me, 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 me. And um it's been proven that the more you focus on yourself, the more depressed and anxious you become. But once you take that focus and you focus on somebody else, like you become happier. Like just shifting your focus instead of like me, but on
We.
on we or on somebody else, like all of a sudden you're like, wow, I feel better. I feel more at peace. I feel like I'm doing something good. So when you get to that point where you're like, I'm just not writing enough blog posts, I'm not creating enough content, my products aren't selling, like start focusing on your audience. Like, how can you help them?
Yeah.
Because that will lift your spirits. Number one, you'll feel better, like you're doing something good, you're living for a purpose. And then you'll start creating better content too.
True that. I know when I notice that maybe Susie's not having a good day, or if I can see that there's something out of balance, I don't ask her, what do I need to do for you? Or like, what can I do? I ask her, who do I need to be for you today? Like, because I think oftentimes when you can not just think of an action, but think of a persona, or think about like a mindset of who do you need to be. And I'm not, I mean, it could be marriage advice for you or whatever, but it's also really good for your audience. Not like, what does my product need right now? It's who do they need me to be for them? Are you a trusted advisor? Are you just a counselor that they can talk to? Are you the energizer? And oftentimes the what will easily fall into place if you have the right who, both on your side and on your audience's side. So there's been a couple of tactical questions here.
Mhm.
So let's go ahead and put some of those up on the screen. I saw pop up here. I think, and by the way, guys, if you, I think I hid the spam comments on our side. If you're still seeing them, you can click on the little dots and say report spam or hide spam or do any of that. The more you guys do that, that person will be gone. So hopefully it's gone. So, oh, thank you, Christelle. I appreciate that. Okay, doke. Question number one is it updated for all those who have already purchased? The answer is yes. If you go to freedombynumber.com and you click on the login button there, it should be in your My Courses area. If you haven't been around our little neck of the woods, because we've been kind of quiet recently, we have totally rebuilt the website and like revamped it, and everything is nice and new and zippy and fun. It could be a little confusing because if you're used to logging into the old spot. So go to freedombynumber.com, click on the login, and you'll be able to get to your My Courses very easily there. If you see you have Blog by Number 5.0, like the previous version, and you don't see 6.0, the new hotness, then just email friends@freedombynumber.com and our team will be happy to help you and make sure you're all set up. That was question number one I saw. Question number two was a good one. About the previous version of Blog by Number and the current version updated. So which one do I start following? Because I never really got into it. Perfect. I would definitely say get started with 6.0. We've included, you have 5.0, but we're keeping them as separate products because in the past we tried to like update a course and things get out of sync and it's hard to follow. So Blog by Number 6 is, I would say, like the cleanest. We've actually removed some content to keep you focused and moving on the right things. And we've added more bonuses into Blog by Number 6.0. So even though the course has a few less lessons, it gets to the point way faster. And then on the bonuses, you can choose your own adventure of what you want to add on to your own specific online business.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add on those?
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. And it'll be on sale until Friday at midnight. And we probably won't run a sale this deep again until probably next year, January.
I'm just going to put this thing.
Sure.
Make it available. Get your tip going. Get your tip on. Get your tip on. All right, and we got this. All right.
All right. So
you got your tip?
Yeah, I have a tip.
All right.
I have a tip.
She got her tip.
No, you can share the screen first.
No,
okay, here's the tip. Here's the tip. All right. So when we started the business, it takes a little bit more effort in the beginning to grow it and get it off and start running with it. We offered up our Netflix time. So at night, we wouldn't watch any TV shows, and we would, after we put the kids down, we would go and sit in front of our computers and work. So we've waxed and waned with that practice. And then recently, last couple months ago, we really got into The Crown. So we had to watch all those episodes.
We got into The Crown, yeah.
Super into The Crown. Oh, it's such a beautiful show. It was awesome. So I really like that. But I don't follow the current stuff, the Harry and Meghan stuff now. I liked how well they made that show. It was really pretty. Anyway, so now we're back to not watching Netflix at night. We're trying to take that time and read, and there's just so many good books to read. I sound like such a nerd. But John's reading Lord of the Rings to us. We're all sitting around the dining room table, and he's reading. We're on the first book. We're like chapter 3, chapter 4.
Chapter 4.
So after dinner, we make dessert. I make dessert, and then I cut the cake or something, and then John reads for us, and it's so awesome.
We don't eat cake every night, guys. I know we have a cake here, and Susan's talking
Sometimes
about
we
cake.
eat s'mores.
Oh, you got an ice cream cake?
Yes, it's melting.
As it's melting. Should we put that back?
No, but there's candles in it. It won't fit, so we got to do that thing.
Stressing out right now.
Okay, so yeah, we'll do this tip, one more thing, and then we'll get to the cake, and then we'll get to your free gift.
And then we'll put the cake back in the freezer.
We'll eat it.
We have a process here, guys.
So think of where in your life, where can you offer up some things to then work on your business? Because if you have the time now, if you can focus now, try to do it. Because you never know what's going to happen in the future. You never know, hey, maybe next month my kid is going to get sick, or next month something with family is going to come up, or I'm going to get sick, or just I won't have time. Something will come up. So if you do have the time now, like think of how you can grow your business, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I'm so thankful we offered up that time back in the day, and now we again do it because there's different focuses on the business that we want to do. So it's okay sacrificing some of your own little pleasures for the future, but don't sacrifice your family time. Sacrifice your own selfish time.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And
well, thank you.
Getting a phone call.
It's your fam?
I don't know. It's Dallas, Texas. They don't need to talk to me right now.
Hi,
So
Liz.
that's a great point. And I think in different chapters of my life, when times weren't so stressful, I would want to fully relax and like get my body ready for the next time an onslaught of stress and stuff comes in. But I think sometimes the best preparation for that stress is by, the grasshopper, right? Isn't there the grasshopper parable where I'm going to skirt the parable. Basically, make hay when the sun's shining. When you don't have the stressful periods, don't just like sit around and be like, things are good. Like, yeah, make it happen, because both in your family and in mine in the last few months, there have been several tragedies that have struck people in our circles. And we're so grateful that we've put in so that we could focus on them when they needed us. So it's definitely true. I like that.
So Liz had a question of, I think it was, if you can find it.
I'm trying to scroll down. Can we get through? You want to go straight?
Well, it was on there. Of instead of like, how can I make revenue versus how can I help my audience? When you look at the products that they're buying online, that is in a way like, how can you help them? If they're already going to that solution and they're purchasing a product, say an ebook on how to use aromatherapy oils to relieve my stress or to relieve my migraines, which I've gone to you before, Liz. Thank you. So that's a problem. And then you can think of like, okay, what can I create an ebook for that? Can I create a printable? Can I make it easier for them to consume and get to the solution? Is an ebook the right thing? Or is it more of like this beautiful chart that they can put on their wall? And when they get to their drawer of oils, they're like, this is the combination, this is the recipe for this current solution or problem that I have.
Love that.
Sorry, that's like how I think with Liz. I'm like, Liz needs to give me oils.
Some alchemist trying to make the potion to create gold or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you're awesome.
Yeah. And one of the thing on that, Liz, is depending on what you're thinking to create, it might not always make sense. But if you're not sure how, like, if a product makes sense to create or not, we love pre-selling. Like if you have a notion it's real easy to write an email or to make a post on Facebook and say, hey guys, I'm thinking about doing this and it's going to launch in 45 days. It's going to be 80% off for the next couple of days if you want to be part of the beta group, and have them help create that. And we walk through in very good detail that inside of the course by number, because it lends itself more to like the educational coaching.
And it's a bigger product, so you want to make sure that you're going to create something that's helpful.
True. However, I do think that even if it's a smaller price product, the notion of pre-selling shows that people actually want the thing. Again, if it's like a $5 product, they might not care enough to pay to save $250 and get it for half off. But you get the idea. The best you can, try to avoid putting in effort when you don't know the effort is desired. Give the people what they want, basically. And the more you can be in tune with your audience, both through real conversations like these, as well as just kind of staying connected to your customers, I think the better you'll be able to make sure every effort counts.
I like that. And if it's a small price product, if you can't really use price as a scarcity, where if like it's a $9 thing, I'm going to offer it for $4 now, like still make it $9 or whatnot, like if it's a low price thing. But another way that you can use scarcity is say only 50 people will be allowed in this beta group. So you can have that be kind of a limiting factor or a time factor to get people interested.
Yeah. Or you could charge full price, but then offer, hey, I'll also do 3 little meet and greets or ask me anythings. Because obviously they're buying, let's say it's a printable. They still have some desire of the knowledge that went into creating that, and any questions and how you can guide them. So different ways you can juice up an offer and make sure that it's going to hit when you go to market with it.
All right. So before the cake completely melts, it's a Reese's cake because I knew the kids would like it. We should go ahead, and if you hold it, I'll light it.
Okay.
All right. And then if you guys all want to sing for us in unison, that would be fantastic. All right. So let's see.
Doesn't even have a wick.
I know.
It's like a hidden wick.
Yeah. So you might have to give a tip while we light 7 candles.
All right. Well, I'm going to answer a question.
Okay. That's great.
Oh, well, so one question is, are we planning more Q&A sessions this year?
Would you guys like that?
Would you like that? Please let us know. I will be so honest with you. I couldn't even log into our live streaming platform because we've been so inactive for so long.
But we still exist. We've just been working in the back end.
No, the business is doing well. It's doing great. Yes. So the answer is I want to. I miss you guys. All right, ready to sing?
No, yeah. Okay. Well, you sing because you have a great voice.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Did you get sparklers?
Yes,
why did you get
sparklers?
There's a lot of expensive electronics around here.
All right. You'll sing because you have a great voice.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Startup Mom Blog, Freedom of Number, Unbeatable Tech, and John and Susie's businesses.
All gonna go up in flames now.
Happy birthday to you.
Wait. Gotta see the sparkles. Yeah.
All right, gotta see the sparkles?
So,
close up on the sparkles?
Is it just a couple? I thought it was gonna be like shh.
I hope not. I don't have insurance for sparkler attacks. Oh, here it comes. All right.
Oh, wait for it. All right, what's our wish this year? What's our big wish? What's your wish?
To help more people and simplify.
Okay, awesome. My wish is for an epic 40-day or more road trip over the summer. So if you guys saw the previous post, I'm planning to take us from Orlando to Yellowstone to Yosemite, down the coast of California, and then back. So super excited about that. That's my wish. I think it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, the cake is sliding off.
Okay.
My gosh. We're gonna
and
let's look.
Okay.
All right. Susie's gonna put that back in the Wow. I really like Reese's cake, so I really hope that's not ruined. Okay, let me answer some questions and I'll probably give a tip as well. And I'm just gonna put this one up here. 6.0 is great. I finished 5.0 last year. Went through the new one quickly just to glean all the new details. Thank you. That is so nice. Thank you, Melissa. We really, really appreciate you. All right. Oh, okay. Here's a fun one. Let's go ahead and tackle this. Are we able to use our affiliate link to share Freedom by Number? So on the affiliate side, if you are one of our affiliates, please know we are working on setting it up again. As I kind of alluded to earlier in the live stream, end of last year, going into this year, we did a big project. We totally changed like the foundation of the business, like tech wise. And so we're using a different checkout system. and which has a lot of cool benefits, but one of it is it's not just compatible. I can't just plug in the affiliate program from the old one. So we're getting everything stabilized with how our business is now, like the tech and all the checkouts and getting all that stuff done first. And then we'll be looking into the affiliate program for bringing some affiliates back in. Well, if we, when it's up and ready, we'll make you guys kind of have to go through the reapplication process and all that. But so right now it's on pause, but we are working on that. Heather asked that everything transferred from Teachable. The newer versions are transferred from Teachable. So there may be, you have lifetime access to everything in the places. We're not like deleting anything. So you still can go and get the older content, the legacy content, if you will, in wherever you accessed it, either Teachable or the Thrivecart platform. The new platform, we're moving the new stuff to, right? So you can access it wherever you had it. So you can, if you have your bookmarks, that's all good. And updates and future updates will be on our site with the new system we built up.
Right. Do you think we should give them their free gift?
Let's do it.
Yeah, because you guys have been with us for 30 minutes
now.
Oh
my goodness. Yes.
Yes, and your time is valuable. And we blew out the candle and everybody's like, now it's gift time.
That's true.
So
I love that. All right, so take solo off.
So we will definitely answer more questions that are in here, but I just want to make sure you guys get your gift.
So if you go to freedombynumber.com/birthday-freebie, I'll type a chat. Birthday-freebie. I'll put that in the chat. I think that works. I also, if I had planned better, I could have made a little pop-up on the screen, but right this here is better. Hey, look at you.
All right. So I've been personally using these posters that I created a couple years ago since like 2020. And I save them every year. And so the freebie that we have for you guys, it's 18 by 24. So print it out at Staples, take the file. There's a couple of different variations. There's one with a quote, one without a quote, one with some goals at the bottom. So you can choose the version that you like the most. But I print them out every year. And I fill in everything on them. So as much as I can. So then the whole family can kind of see what's going on every year. And then it gives me also like, you can see the entire year at once, which I just feel like is a little scary and also kind of powerful. So you can see the vacations and where we went and whatnot. And the ones that are shaded, the boxes are weekends. So, and I think I've been doing this since 2020. So I keep the posters and then I can go back and like look at my years if I wanted to. So the more you use it, the more you'll have a record of what you did that whole year.
And a little pro tip, you can print out a few. You can print out one from the personal side, one from the business side. And that way, when you go back to reflect on it, you can look at like, how did the business do? And also, if you're planning big promotions and stuff, you might think you have a long time to get there. Yeah. But it's like, oh, it's 21 days away. That's like this on the big picture calendar. So it does help keep things in perspective. Yeah. Super fun.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right. There were some questions I wanted to get back to.
You are welcome, guys. I hope you love it.
Aww.
Yeah, it's 18 by 20. I think that's large enough to go print out.
Okay. Ooh, that's a cool one. Your husband and you have a goal to read 50 books that year. That is awesome.
Ooh. I'm really into Fulton Sheen books right now. So I think she would be too, because I saw her image.
And Adventures in Nanoland asks if I do the voices too when I'm reading Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
And absolutely I do.
Yes. Can you like pretend?
That's really embarrassing. No, we'll make another freebie. That's a little too close to the chest there. My Merry and Pippin Hobbit voices. No, I can't do that. So awesome. The kids really like it though. It's really fun.
I love it. It's like I look forward to story time every day.
Oh, here's a nice testimonial. Oh, got blogging over last week. Thrilled.
Oh, thank you, Christine.
Leaps and bounds you make. Oh, fantastic. And when we say blog number 6.0, it's like, come on, how many times are we going to update this thing? But like every year, every time we update it, we learn so much. And most business changes. Yeah. I mean, we by nature of that, we have to do it, but we don't just update it for the new tech. We try to find like, where do people get stuck? Okay, let me fix that. Okay, where can they go deeper? Okay, let's add that. What bonuses would make more sense? Okay, let's add that. So we try to make it a new course, and hopefully make you guys happy by adding it to your
Same
accounts.
thing with the iPhones. Like they're on version 12 now,
Yep.
or whatnot.
There was one question about if we help people. I can't find it somewhere here. Oh yeah. How do you guys pick a profitable niche for a blog? Do you have ideas? That's
Yeah.
a good one.
So the course is updated. I mean, the previous lessons or versions of the course went through finding profitable ideas for your blog. The ebook is also updated with more tips, and I do have a blog post on my blog about that. So finding profitable niche, it boils down to are there products currently? Are there products or services in that niche that people are buying? Are people spending money in that niche? That's what it boils down to. If they are spending money in that niche, then yes, it's a profitable niche. So people spend money in beauty care products, in fitness, in stress management, and faith formation, all that. So that's an easy question to see if it's profitable or not.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
No, don't. It's a great answer.
A Velcro baby.
I love that. So Susie has an awesome post on Start 'em On blog about time management at different phases of.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
It's so fun.
Yeah. So I
I'll
have this
find it.
long post that went through kind of how my schedule kept changing from one baby to two babies to three babies to husband coming home. It's like, there you go. That really helped. So if you want to go look at that, Alexandria, I know having a little Velcro snuggle baby is just awesome, but it is also a lot of stress on you. So you can go through this and kind of see how my schedule changed throughout the years. And then also there's a blog post called the Super Simple Weekly Schedule that has been really helpful as well. When you get to those hard times in life where your schedule doesn't really work well, it's a flexible way to create your schedule. So just type in Super Simple Weekly Schedule Susie on Google and it'll come up.
And also just realize you're never gonna like have your schedule and it's gonna be your schedule. Like literally 5 minutes before we went live, I walk into Susie's office and she's on Excel with making her little hour by hour of like, this month, how can I get a little bit more time to myself and work? So it does change all the time. Just please give yourself grace. If you're trying to be an active parent and building a business, as coming from two people who are also in that vocation, like it ain't easy. It can be done, and just don't beat yourself up about it. Find a little something that'll work for a couple of weeks and do that and reassess when things start to get out of balance.
Exactly. Great advice.
Alrighty. Ooh, fun questions. What are you using to stream this? How do you do this? And do you have tutorials on landing pages or funnels that help promote a blog? Oh, fantastic questions. So quick one. We're using B.live. There's a bunch of streaming tools. I change every year or so which ones I use, but I like this one a lot.
We've been with this one for a while now.
Yeah. And we're not using any like fancy software to pump to this. It's just a web page. Like it's just, we're in like a Google Chrome window and it's real nice. So appreciate that. And then tutorials on landing pages or funnels. Yeah, inside of our, not in blog by number, because we're trying to keep blogging by number focused on getting search engine optimized traffic and building a blog and not overwhelming our students and distracting them. But when you're ready to start selling your products and things like that, we definitely go pretty deep into sales pages in both printables by number and in course by number, depending on what it is you're trying to sell, because there are definitely different strategies for that. And we try to keep things simple, but there's always like one other course. I really do want to have like an awesome funnels product, but I'm trying to like,
you have your funnel blueprint.
Yeah, I do.
Here.
Yeah. What's the landing page for that one?
Goodness. No, don't share it because I don't know if it's working right now.
It is.
But he has this beautiful funnel blueprint that like is really awesome that we really need to start promoting again because you put a lot of time into this.
Thank you.
Oh, it's good.
All right. So hope that answers your question, Vera. Oh, I love this. Craftaholics, pre-sell, everything so much easier. Don't spend months doing work no one wants. Should we take a pause and do another one of our tips? Or are we?
Yeah, we can do one more tip and then how long do you want this to go? All their questions?
Okay. Well, I'll follow your lead on that one.
No, do a tip. Do you have a tip? Or do you have more questions?
Let's get caught up on the questions, I suppose.
Do questions. Yeah.
Do you use Pinterest for your business, Susie?
I did in the beginning. I did use Pinterest a lot in the beginning. Recently it's not been
The bee's knees.
the bee's knees. There you go. I've tried lots of different strategies of Pinterest, but it comes and goes. So not at the moment as much as I probably could have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that our philosophy at this point is we find a traffic source that's working well and we focus on it. We built out our blog where we get consistent traffic through our blogs now, and it's going to go on for hopefully a long time. Right now, we like Facebook ads. It's something that we have been doing for the last few years, and it does work quite well.
Yeah.
If you're just starting out and you just have a blog and you're just doing affiliate posts, Facebook ads is not for you. You're not going to spend like it does cost money. So when you have products and you've built out a bit of a infrastructure, it's working great for us. But Pinterest is
It's always
I
been
can't
this
figure it out.
stallion that I can't tame. Like I did tame it for a little bit, and then it just gets hard again.
But that's everything. I mean,
Yeah.
every Google, you'll have it working, and then they'll change their algorithm, and then you'll lose some search rankings. Facebook, they'll change the rules, and you can't run ads the way you used to. Like, so it's not a unique situation. You figure traffic sources are other people's homes, and you're trying to borrow time inside other people's homes to get them to come to your party. It's like you're trying to siphon people off of their party and take them to your party. And so they make the house rules. They can decide what goes, and you have to play by their rules. So Pinterest is one of those where I don't understand the rules at all.
Kim likes it. What's that purple stuff?
The farmhouse craftaholic. It's music.
Oh, it's music.
Oh, maybe this was probably when we were singing.
That's when we were singing. Oh, I feel so like we're so behind.
What?
40-day or more road trip. Yes. It was amazing.
Oh, this is really
I didn't even mind staying in hotels every night and seeing the country.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Let's see here. Somebody asked a question. I can't find it here. It's kind of bounced around.
Yeah.
About like building sales pages. What tool should you use? I'll be 100% honest with you. A few years ago, I would have said, use this tool because this tool is the best and yada, yada, yada. In 2023, tech is one of those things where it will get you stuck. If you get so focused on every little button and feature and whatnot, you will never make progress because every one of the tools, every piece of software out there is trying to get your money. And so they're trying to confuse you or pull you away from other things. Whether you choose to use the default WordPress, Gutenberg editor, or if you want to do Thrive Architect or Elementor or any of those things, they will all get you to where you need to be.
Yeah.
On our website, we are trying to be as clean as possible. So we mostly use the default Gutenberg builder, and you can build awesome sales pages just in that. So do what you want to do. There's really no right or wrong. The wrong answer is just not deciding and not moving on.
Yeah.
And inside Blog by Number, we got back to our roots, and we're keeping you in the Gutenberg editor. We're not adding any other crazy page builders, just getting you what the results are.
Kathy says that California is an ocean. Yes. So this summer, the road trip won't be until the summer. So we'll kind of play it by ear and see how much recovery they've gone through. So we'll kind of see if that determines a change in route. But it's pretty hard what they're going through.
Yeah. Here's a general question. Been around for a while, so I have several platforms you can log into. What's the best place to start? Oh, best place to start is freedombynumber.com/account or /login. They'll both get you there. And if you have accounts, just whatever email you use, you can do the forgot password if it's not working to get you logged in. And if you're having any issues, just email friends@freedombynumber. Give our team some place to start from, like what email did you buy from, and we'll definitely take care of you as quickly as possible. Oh, this is nice.
There's a link. There's a error. Let's see. That link. It's fine.
You're getting a link. I wonder if we're just having so much traffic. I don't know, it shouldn't be.
No.
With that link.
Lots of database errors. Can you do it in a incognito window?
Take another while I play around with this.
I use a big picture calendar for my clients. Awesome. Thanks,
Nice.
Vera. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Let us know if you guys are still getting an issue.
Huh.
Let me scroll down a little bit on the comments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Lee reads Fulton Sheen too. Oh, he's awesome. I'm reading one of his books. It's a short read, but it's so good. Oh, and then what else am I reading? Oh, Tolkien. Liz says, what do you recommend to create an easy online course sales page? ThriveCard, Divi, System, other.
Yeah, that was I saw that one
was
and I
that
couldn't
one?
find it, so I
Okay.
kind of already answered it.
Okay.
Anything will work. If you are tired of doing any sort of tech inside of WordPress, then we've been very impressed with System.io. That's what we're starting to build templates for and helping you guys out. And we're going to be, as we're updating our courses this year, for the non-techies, which is a lot of us in the audience here. System.io helps a lot because it's hosted, it's free, it checks all the boxes we need to help people get up and running. So System is if I had to make a recommendation going forward, it's great for the price point and what it offers.
All right, let me see can you guys get the freebie? Maybe this was a little bit. Created to Play asks, will you be selling the SEO keywords again? We've gotten a couple emails about that. So yes, we will. We will be. We just need to optimize and put it back into our funnels. But yes, we'll be selling it again.
Keep going.
Okay, but I can't see more questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. It's all working on my side.
Jill says, don't wait until the kids are grown or out of the house, because as soon as that happens, then there's grandkids.
That's a really good point.
Yes, and same thing with that, Jill. Like, we thought all three of our little kiddos now are in school, and we go back and forth almost daily. Like, should we homeschool and take them out of school and hit the road?
We were talking about this
morning again, because one of our daughters, she's like, I don't want to wake up. Can you homeschool me? And I'm like, do you want to get homeschooled so you can sleep in, or do you want to actually be homeschooled? She's like, I want to sleep in. But we go back and forth of like, what is the best life that we can give our kids? What is the best thing that God calls us to? Is it having a secure house and having them in a fantastic school and having that friendships and all that and the faith formation? Or is it living on the road with a massive RV or Airbnb and homeschooling? So we go back and forth with that. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. What Jill said was like, don't wait until the kids are out of the house, because then you'll have time. I thought we would have time now. The kids are in school, but we don't have that much time to work. There's still a lot of other family stuff that comes up. So it's when you do have time, just focusing and getting things done and not lollygagging.
I like having 3 things on my list before I go to bed at night. When I'm on my most productive, I'm not doing that currently because I'm kind of in reactive mode right now. But when I'm in proactive mode, before I go to bed, I have just 3 bullet points. These are the most important things. If I do these 3 things tomorrow, I'm going to move the business forward. I'm going to build some goodwill with our audience. I'm going to actually like make an asset. I'm going to build something, whether it's a sales page or if it's a funnel or if I'm going to fix a database connection error, whatever that's going on the website. And that helps. But when you have these massive to-do lists, it can be very overwhelming.
Okay. Is there a way to separate the big picture calendar? I just tried to send it to Office Depot, but it won't allow me to upload more than one page at a time. And I can't figure out. Okay. So I went to Staples and I tested it before putting it as one PDF. And it's fine on Staples. You can choose which page to print. But what I can do is I can additionally have them as like single PDF, but then you'll have 4 files.
Yeah. You might be able to, if you open up the PDF in whatever viewer you have, go to print and print it to a PDF, right? Like they have like those Microsoft printers, and you can say print page 1 or print page 3 to 4.
And then you separate yourself.
And you can splice it up however you want to. And maybe I can, on the download page show you that. But yeah, either way.
Awesome.
Good. Was Blog by Number renamed? No, it should be called Blog by Number 6.0.
Where was that?
Vera, up a little bit.
Okay.
So if you don't see it, and if you're a student from before, just email friends at Freedom by Number, and we'll make sure they can, obviously push you into it manually.
Nancy says, can you do affiliate marketing without having blog? Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. You as long as you can get that affiliate link out in front of an audience, you can create YouTube videos, podcast, social media, email marketing. Just make sure with some affiliate companies, they don't want you to put their affiliate link like not public, like in emails or in an ebook. So just verify before you do that. I know Amazon doesn't like it. Your affiliate link needs to be live on a website somewhere.
I may have missed it, but are the bonuses available if you already have Blog by Number? If you are already enrolled in Blog by Number, you should have the new one in there, and that'll have the new bonuses in there as well.
You kept trying and then the link worked. That's weird.
I'll take a look at it, guys. Like I said, we've been doing a lot of behind the scenes work, so I'll
Yeah, let
take
me
a look.
see. Okay, can you put the link there again just so I can see from my phone?
I think what it was you can see it from your phone with the links. Yeah. I think it was we sent it, and I think a whole bunch of people went to it at one time.
Really?
That doesn't
Crazy.
it doesn't seem right, but
Thousands of people.
hey, not too bad. We're how long are we live here?
Yeah,
and we have
wow.
124 people.
I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm like feeling like people they're sticking around.
You're definitely motivating us to do this more often. We've definitely missed you guys, and
yeah,
we just need to be focused on the right things. Today with Carrie. All right, so a link to a freebie is going into the chat.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Freebie, and I will also put this up. God, that's so frustrating. You guys are gonna make me do a lot of tech work this weekend. I know.
I love it, tech man.
So I'll put it up on the screen. How annoying.
Missing you guys too. Thanks, Brian.
In the car, catch up later. You guys have helped me so much, even though it did take my blog in a different direction. Opened a cookie shop. Nice.
Oh, you're so cute. Jennifer said she ordered 2 versions of the big picture calendar, one for her business, one for personal. That's smart. That was a good idea. I've never thought about that. Yeah, gotcha. I'm just all personal. It's like birthdays, vacation, volunteering at school. That's all I do. That's fun. All right.
Let's see. Last question here. Do you have any training on promoting other people's affiliate products? Blog by Number.
Yeah. If you there's a big section on affiliate marketing, both in the course and in the ebook. So if you want to go through that, that would be very helpful. Yay! Thanks, Cindy.
Oh, such nice things. Thank you, guys. So I guess the final call to action is if you go to freedommynumber.com. We are currently running a big sale on Blog by Number. It should pop up.
Oh, browse all sales.
Yeah. Well, we'll just go to our courses. Blog by Number, or on the homepage, it'll have a banner and all that stuff. And it is on a very nice discount from 147 down to 77. Has a ton in there, and if you have access to all old stuff as well. So it's good stuff.
Until Friday at midnight.
Yes.
A couple more days.
All right.
So thank you guys so much for showing up. Thank you for being here with us. A lot of you, of all the names I've recognized for years now. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for being on this journey with us, for supporting us. We're just so thankful that we get to serve you guys every day.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. And here's to 7 more years. Thanks. Bye. I haven't done